All right, this is solving equations by squaring both sides, grade 11 and 12. We are going to question number 6. Now, remember, you can WhatsApp that number because we've got online session via Zoom and also in person, all right, for all grades, okay, all grades and varsity, mathematics, every type of mathematics, maths lit, applied, whatever it might be, all right. So WhatsApp that number and then we will do tuition with you. All right. And then just to find out information there. All right, let's go to question number 6. See, I kept those questions. Here's number 6 here. Again, you know the first thing you need to do the restriction. So I've got x minus 2 there. So I've got x minus 2 must be greater than equals to 0. Transpose, I've got x must be greater than or equals to 2. Then I've got the second part of it, another one, which is x plus 1 must be greater than or equals to 0. Then I end up with x is greater than or equals to negative 1. Look at that. Both of them are saying greater than, but which one is furthest to the right-hand side? It's 2. So the restriction is x must be greater than or equals to 2. I showed you how to do the number line, all right? So I'm not showing the number line this time. I want you to kind of try it yourself to convince yourself that indeed the restriction is x must be greater than or equals to 2. Anything greater than equals to 2 might be a possible solution. So let me rejot this question down. I've got square root of x minus 2, and then equals to, I've got square root of x, and then plus the 1, and then I've got minus the 1. Then rule number 1, I said I'm not going to keep on jumping back to the rules. So what you can do yourself, go to the previous video, or let me just do it now. You freeze the video, you take a screenshot of this, or you jot them down. Okay, that's how it's going to roll with squaring both sides all the time. All right, so now I need to square both sides. So I said you square the entire left-hand side, you square the entire right-hand side. You don't square each term individually. You don't individualize the term. You don't do that. That would be wrong. The maximum pairs of brackets you'll have, it will be 2. 1 pair on the left and 1 pair on the right. Good. So now we have squared that. Next thing that we've got x minus 2 equals to. When you multiply that by, say, when you're doing the FOIL, you're going to have x plus 1. Trust me. That times that is going to be minus that root. You're going to double it. Come on. You know how to FOIL. So that will be x plus 1. And then you've got the minus 1 times the minus 1 will be the plus 1. All right, just double check it. You can freeze the video and check. But when you look at the yellow one, you kind of like, whoops, I still have a radical sign. So we need to isolate that radical sign. I'm going to keep it as it is, move everything to the left. Now, let's check the x. You see you've got x and that x, they will cancel. Look at the number. You've got 1 plus 1, which is 2. Bring it over. It's going to be negative 2 and that negative 2. That gives me, I believe it's a negative 4. I don't think they cancel. Okay, if I made a glitch, just fix it. Come on. You know what I'm saying? And then root of x plus 1. There we go. All right, and then what do? We say, all right, now we need to square both sides again. All right, you square until. Then we raise that to the power of 2 and parenthesize that, raise it to the power of 2. So I now have, I almost write 4, I now have 16 equals to, remember that negative 2, it now becomes positive 4 into x plus 1, because the square root will also be raised to the 2, it will cancel, it will zap out. All right, so let me go pink. Let me be a friend to the girls because they love pink. So personally, I will actually divide by 4. And I'm going to do that instead of multiplying, divide by 4 both sides, meaning I'm going to have 4. Can you see it's pink indeed, isn't it? Then I've got x plus the 1. If I transpose this side, I'm having 3. So I can now write x equals to 3. All right, I'm writing therefore x equals to 3. I'm going to put that in a green box. Now watch now. Could it be the culprit? Could it be a possible solution? Yes, according to the restriction, because it tells me a number that is equals to 2 or greater than 2. That 3, it is greater than or equals to 2. It is. It could be, but let's double check it and see if it is. Put a 3 here, put a 3 here. All right. You're left with 1. The square root of 1 is 1. What is 3 plus 1? It's 4. Square root of 4 is 2. Minus 1 is 1. Bingo. Can you see that? So this is the solution. I'm kind of looking for one whereby it says no solution. Remember, Jesus is the God of mathematics and science. I am just a student. I'm just a student of Christ, not at school.